What's in the news today?
We've got animal news. It's your favourite. It's everyone's favourite.
It is everyone. Honestly, if this podcast was just...
When's animal news coming back, Simon? Everyone always saying that to me. Why have you got piss news? I want piss news. I want animal news.
Yeah. Well, it's old faithful. There's always animals doing wacky stuff. Well, those zany animals. Oh, what are they like?
Oh, he's off. Oh, he's crazy. Absolute mad lad.
There's a fish in my dishwasher.
Oh, my God.
How did that get there?
I don't know. Oh, right, I put it in there.
That's the story.
Silly me. There isn't a story about a fish in a dishwasher.
Good.
But there is a lot of animals in places that...
Sounds quite dangerous. Animals in places where they would not otherwise be expected to be.
Yeah, unexpected places of animals news. Sure.
It's a very specific... Again, it's nice.
It's very specific.
I'd be amazed if there are more than a couple of articles about this, but...
There's 6.
Is this one of those things where you draw an animal out of a hat? A giraffe, and then like a location. The Royal Albert Hall.
How did he get in there? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they
All right, I put him in there. Oh, my leg.
Is that the result of all of this?
Pretty much.
Okay, it
Well,
was
no.
a human who put them there.
No, it's not so much. There are forgotten animals, and then there are animals that have gotten into places where they shouldn't be.
Naughty animals.
Naughty animals. Very naughty
They're
animals.
my favourite kind of animals.
The first one, not a naughty animal. It's a forgotten tortoise.
A missing animal. Okay.
So there was a lady who heard about this tortoise that her mother owned.
Right.
And that it was always a bit sad because the tortoise apparently wandered off, ran away from home with a little bindle on his shell. And he just walked off into the sunset, never to be seen again. So this tortoise ran away from home, and her mum was always sad. Where is he? Where is my tortoise? With name
We don't have the
of...
budget for proper sad music.
Does he even have a name?
You've got to have a name.
I
Else, what were they
see a
shouting
name.
when they went out in the street?
Manuel.
Manuel
Is the name of this tortoise. And he just ran away from home one day. Only he didn't. He never left the house.
Oh my God, it's like those killers.
Oh my God. It's in the walls.
Yeah, the whole time. It's like Parasite. He was sneaking in at night to like eat out of the fridge.
Oh my God. Lettuce.
Yeah, it'd just be the big chomp out of the lettuce. That's weird. Must have been my daughter. But
Yeah.
no, it was actually...
She loves lettuce.
So he never left the house. Did he fall through the floorboards? Did he...
He was in the attic.
The attic?
How he got up there, was it like a series of stairs and then maybe that ladder that comes down and folds out? Is that... How did he reach
the... I always struggled to reach those. Oh, there's a pole though. He must have used
yeah,
the
you can't
pole.
quite reach the... It's the same when you go into a bathroom and it's got a string light and you're like...
That's right.
Can't reach it. I very nearly made you spill tea over yourself.
Very nearly.
Very nearly.
Yeah, but you didn't know, so there was no harm done. So she was 8 years old when this tortoise went missing, right? Which was in 1982. A long time ago.
Yeah, this isn't a new story.
No, this is an ancient story based in
9
ancient
years
times.
ago,
But
the discovery. They cleaned out the attic, went through possessions that a grandmother had left behind. Whole load of shit in there. A bunch of like cursed dolls with no eyes.
well, they'd probably been eaten by the turtle.
There was like
tortoise.
There was like a giant book, and it was bound up with like
human skin,
barbed wire around it and stuff. As it don't open.
They blowed the dust off it.
Yeah.
Dust went everywhere.
That's the real nightmare.
Yeah.
The dust.
Oh, very bad for the lungs.
It is.
Well, I'm surprised the tortoise was surviving up there. The tortoise was surviving up there with so
Did you
dusty.
say tortoise?
I did.
Okay, just checking. That's not the first time you've done that.
No. It's a callback.
That's weird.
So
That's weird.
I reckon the naughty 8-year-old was playing with him up there and forgot about him. Because 8-year-olds are like that, aren't they, surely? Or are they not? No, 8-year-olds are more responsible than that. Maybe if they were like a 4 or 5-year-old, they'd be less responsible. 8-year-old kids know better. Maybe they put him...
Hibernate.
Yeah, they put him in a box for hibernation in the attic.
Because I remember Blue Peter.
I don't think you put him in the attic, though,
In Blue Peter, they had their tortoise, and they used to pack it up with straw in a little box. And pack it away for like 4 months.
Is this still recommended?
Is this something you do?
Tortoise carers?
Seems weird.
It does. I'm sure they're probably just all right all year round now.
Can I do that to my cats?
Like a sun lamp and stuff.
Pack them away for the winter.
I guess you can. But should you?
I mean, now is the time to make preparations. Get some nice boxes.
Tweet at Simon if he shouldn't do this. Okay, because we need to. Because otherwise he's going to do it.
Yeah, I will.
He's just a maverick.
I'll stuff them in a box and just leave them.
4 months, yeah.
I've got air holes in the box. Don't worry.
Poke and poke.
Yeah.
Put the holes in before you put the cats in, though.
Oh.
Well, you could just put a little bit of straw in there for them to eat or cuddle or whatever they do with it. And then
they just fall asleep.
Oh, no, you're supposed to put them in the fridge.
What?
Were you supposed to put the turtle in the fridge in a box?
Turtle? Is it turtle or tortoise?
Tortoise. That's why I'm using the generic
term. Tortoise. Okay. Very inclusive term.
It's very modern.
And you put it in the fridge, not the freezer.
I'm definitely not the freezer. I think that's probably why people don't recommend doing it. Unless they specifically requested to be cryogenically frozen.
Like
Walt Disney. Walt.
He is.
He's in someone's freezer right now.
Anyway, there was a tortoise in a box in the attic that they found after 30 years.
Well, it wasn't in a box, was it? It was just living in the attic. What did it
No, it was in a box.
It was still in a box.
The mum who owned this tortoise back in the day, tortoise, she started crying because Manuel was alive. Somehow, in the attic, he lived for 3 decades, they suspect, by eating termite larvae.
The fuck? This is amazing. This is an amazing story. I'm glad you've unearthed this, or I guess dug it up from the attic of fucking
Oh, no,
news.
it's Manuela. Sorry.
It's a lady tortoise.
Manuela.
A lady tortoise.
Oh, that's why it's got lipstick on. Look.
A lot of blusher.
Yeah.
But she knew she was going to be on film, though, so she obviously overdid it. You know how you see that in these documentaries?
Hola!
These people, they sat down for their interview and they were like the nicest dress ever. They have their hair under their makeup. And then there's like another...
Not like us.
It's like obviously. And then there's another shot of them, just being normal. And they look completely different. And you're almost like, is that the same person? But they were sort of caught unawares.
That's what happens.
But yeah, look at this.
Never tell a lady that she looks tired because she just didn't put makeup on that day.
Well, and then she'd get a complex about it and go and start having Botox and all sorts of stuff,
Yeah.
And then it's a slippery slope from there to having a butt lift or whatever the fuck they do.
A Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah. I'm not sure what they do.
They inject your butt. You ever given someone a butt injection?
I've had a few.
You've had a few, okay. Well, that's fair enough.
Oh, when I was younger.
2022.
My younger days.
So 10 years have gone by since Manuela has been found, and she's still doing great. Because of course she is. She's a tortoise. They live for 100 years.
Her favourite food is termite larva. Luckily. That was the only thing she's eaten for 30 fucking years. She looks good on it.
Wait, Manuel, what is going on?
Manuel
here we go. So they called it Manuela, then they discovered that it was a boy, so now it's called Manuel.
So in the 30 years she's been missing...
Is it the same tortoise? I'm
right.
Like, that's strange. She's a boy now, and maybe it's a trans tortoise. I don't know. I'm making assumptions here.
I think
there might be. Maybe there's hundreds of tortoises in this whole neighbourhood.
Well, don't. I think this story is too old to be one of these modern viral. I'm not the cynical Lewis here. It's like,
oh, here we go.
This is all made up. But I'm looking through it and I'm thinking, where's the advert for what? What are they trying to sell me? And so far, all they've sold me is some very nice blusher and lipstick, which isn't on offer. Tortoise lipstick and blush. hasn't she got a beautiful little
Very
red face?
red face.
I love that. I'm a bit worried it's some sort of
disease. Yeah.
yeah, some sort of loft-based, darkness-based lack of vitamin
I think
D.
it's a bacteria. It's like a parasitical infection caused, carried by termites.
Right. So she's just suddenly turning into a big termite.
I guess.
Crikey, I'm not sure. Anyway, Manuel.
I was confused about the name change, but okay, that makes sense.
Well, that happens a lot to pets because some pets are very hard to tell.
Jimmy became Gemma, which was my rabbit, my dwarf rabbit. Foreshadowing.
Huh. Weird.
I also had a hamster, giant tits and a rainbow wig. Really weird.
Really
weird.
Okay. That's no reference to anything that you do these days.
So peculiar. Yeah.
So
that's my VTuber avatar on Twitch.
This is a
Twitch. Shut the fuck up.
Super heartwarming tale.
Twitch.tv/Simon Honeydew.
Just get that in. If you want to, it's basically just a long version of this without the funny bits.
Pretty much. Chimpanzee actor who starred in George of the Jungle found alive after owner faked his death.
Wow, what the fuck is this?
Quite the headline. So George of the Jungle, starring Brandon Fraser. Brendan Fraser?
Brandon
right?
Fraser. Yeah, his
and also,
The Mummy.
And also
The Mummy
starred
Man.
in a film with this gentleman here. Can you read out the name? Can you read his name?
Alan Cumming.
Alan Cumming.
So Alan Cumming faked a chimpanzee's death.
No, he would never do that.
Right.
He would never do that.
Sorry. Brandon Fraser faked
No.
a chimpanzee. Who did it then? Another one.
Alan Cumming was in a film called Buddy with the chimp.
Was the chimp called Buddy?
I want to see what the chimp is called. Tonka.
Okay, so there's a chimpanzee called Tonka.
Yeah, he's an actor.
Famous chimp actor.
Famous actor.
He ended his career.
He was thought to have died last year.
Right.
But there were animal rights charity PETA
Yes.
was suing him. Suing her. The owner, Tonya.
Tonya and Tonka.
So yeah, it's a little bit confusing. Okay, if you want me to sum it up, Cumming, Tonka, Tonya, Peter.
Cumming chimp.
Owner fakes death of chimp, Tonka.
Cumming chimp Tonka.
Peter sue Tonya. Tonya owned Tonka. Tonka in movie with Cumming called Buddy.
Okay, I think
it feels like I'm talking to a chimp. What the fuck?
Sorry, so
Okay.
Peter was suing the owner.
Yeah.
And she faked his death to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
Why was she suing him?
Peter got an emergency court order for people to search their property, Tonya's property.
Right. Because they thought he was being
held against his will.
Which I assume he was.
And Tonk was like, I'm retired. I'm out of that business.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in no more films. And Tonya's like, no, you got to be in the films. And she's poking with a stick.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Abuse. We don't know if there was any abuse.
No, I guess not. But
the owner was being sued and was like, there's no chimp here. Tonka had a stroke. Tonka dead. But Tonka alive. Tonka do well.
Tonka happy. Spending his days. He was spending his days watching a 60-inch TV and an interactive iPad-like touch device.
That's pretty good.
iPad-like touch device.
Yeah, an Android.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh,
so
right.
they don't want to.
Right. They don't want to say. You could have just said tablet.
Well, people might think it's like a stone tablet. that he's playing with. He's inscribing rules on. The commandments of Tonka.
Wow, pass them on. Could use some guidance, Tonka. He's spent a lot of time in the industry, probably knows a lot. Probably seen some shit, especially if he was in movies in the late 90s.
With Alan Cumming.
Indeed.
And Cumming is spelled like how you think it is, by the way.
Yes. He's fine, though, I'm sure.
As in Cumming.
You'd think you'd change your name.
As in I'm coming, not I'm coming.
Yes.
I'll just be a moment, I'm coming. Not spelled that way. But more spelled like, I'm coming! More spelled like that.
Right.
Yeah. That's what Alan Cumming says when he enters a restaurant, by the way.
Right.
I'm coming!
Just so
Table for 4.
It should be booked for 8:30.
I know I'm a bit early. So yeah, he sits on a stool at the bar with his 3 friends for 10 minutes till his table's ready.
Oh, right.
Alan Cumming. He goes to Red Tonka.
That's confusing. I mean, I didn't know what he was doing in his retirement.
And he go Tonka, a plate of bananas. Ooh. I ordered the sushi. Maybe it's the iPad. I ordered the sushi.
Oh.
It's doing text to speech.
So,
Amy, love you. Do you remember from Congo?
Yes. Oh my God.
Amy, sad.
They're very smart. We need to talk to them. We could probably talk to them better with iPads and stuff.
We would, yeah.
You can teach animals to speak to you really easily.
But then it'd be really I don't know, it'd feel a bit awkward, making them do stuff for us and being, little clown chimps and stuff.
As opposed to what they are at the moment.
I feel kind of bad about it now that I know that they're clever and they can talk and stuff.
Well, we want them to do their own dreams, become princesses and YouTubers and astronauts and TikTok stars.
Oh my God, it is literally just a matter of time till we get the first influencer chimp. If there isn't one already.
It probably is. So how do they find it?
Hi guys, I'm here. I'm trying out this new product. Not sponsored.
So they Peter were on to her.
Bananas. Chiquita bananas. They're very fresh. I've signed up to Banana Box. Every month they send me
Oh, that would be such a surprise. Wonder what they're going to send you this month. Ooh, can't wait.
Oh, it's bananas again. Yep. Anyway, that's the story pretty much.
It's a good story.
That's the story.
On with the next
Cumming.
news.
It's always good to see Alan Cumming.
It's always good to hear his name. Woman marries her cat to get around pet-hating landlords. Okay, first of all, is that allowed? People marry all sorts of things.
Yes.
But it's always
not legally binding.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd have a lot of billionaire cats, lording it over us.
Well, we already do. Those fat cats.
Well said.
At the top of the tree, shitting down on us on the lower branches, Lewis.
And saying we should be pleased to catch it in our mouths.
So Deborah has married India.
I can understand why, because
India the cat.
people will do anything for their pets. They love
Pretty cat.
We love our little
black and white cat.
We love our special little babies. We want to protect them. We want to be with them. We don't want to be separated. And that is a beautiful looking cat, isn't it?
It's a fine cat.
It's a fine looking cat. Now,
It's a nice cat.
I think there's some rules. If I was told that I had to if I was to be evicted because I had a cat,
Right.
I wouldn't jump straight to marriage. I'd try a few other things first.
Right. What would you try?
First thing I'd try would be just denying it.
What if you said...
I don't have a cat.
What if you said, my cat India had a stroke. Here's a death certificate.
Right. Well, we know that doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work. Shit.
Denying it, obviously, that's an easy one to try, but, that only works for so long. Then they've got like a private detective, like taking pictures of you and the cat snuggling.
Hello? Open up. Hello? It's your landlord.
Oh,
do you recognise me?
Mr. Lane.
Do you recognise my voice from the phone?
It's good to see you. Thank you for coming round.
Now, I've heard rumours that you own a cat. Is this true?
It's not true, no.
Sorry, what's that noise?
It's just a cat sounds playlist on Spotify. Oh. Alexa plays it.
Oh, is it relaxing? Do you find it
very, very soothing?
Okay, that's a little bit.
One second.
Okay. This is not very convincing.
Mr. Lane? What's
You've
wrong?
got a cat in there.
No, these scratches on my face are just eczema.
I saw it. Little black and white cat like Jess from the Postman Pat.
He's a cutie. Oh no! I've given it away. Well, look, it's not my cat. I'm just looking after it.
No cat allowed.
A friend.
There's shit everywhere. They ruined furniture.
Don't worry, it's only here.
They stink.
I'm only looking after it for the weekend. I'll take it back to my friends next week. Is that okay?
No. Pack your fucking bags. Pack up your cat. Get out my house.
Okay, it's actually, I've got a doctor's certificate here that says it's a therapy cat. And I need it for my anxiety.
Oh no, now it's religious discrimination. I'm sorry.
This is part of my it keeps me happy and not on edge. Otherwise I'd be out of control.
Do you think I care? I'm a landlord. I don't give a fuck. How long's your bloody washing machine been broken for?
Years.
You think I care? Get out my house.
Fuck, I'm running out of excuses. Oh, actually, you can't. It's my wife now.
What?
The cat. We got married. We
got
had a
married.
lovely ceremony.
You got gay married to your cat. I assume India's a girl cat. I don't know. Maybe it says.
Sure. Me and
you got 2 children,
Jeff,
by the way.
Jeff are now married, and we have 2 children. Yeah.
Hang on. Is there a Mr. Deborah? Is she already married? I assume she is.
Are you saying this is
bigamy?
Bigamy. Thank you.
Polygamous.
Is this bigamous?
Polygamous.
Big pusk.
I don't know. It's really weird. Okay, so this story. I
was really into that role play, by the way. I was like,
you enjoy that?
God, it was pretty hard to keep it going, but I was really in character.
You don't even like cats.
I know, but I was really invested. I shoved that cat in the cupboard. And
I didn't realise.
Even though it scratched me so much in the face.
You love that cat, don't you?
And he loves me. She or he. We can't tell. It's hard to tell. You never know.
Yeah.
But we're married. And
well, good for you.
And so we're going to live together. And what are you going to do about it? Huh? Nothing you can do. It says in here in the contract that me and my spouse can stay in this house.
What about your husband? Father of your 2 kids?
He's no longer in the picture. I killed him. And I'll kill you!
Oh my God!
If you don't let me have this cat here.
All right, well, sorry to have bothered you.
You have to get a little crazy to protect the people.
I think
you
that's
love.
the toxoplasmosis.
Oh, right, yeah. That's every morning when I wake up with the arse in my face.
Yeah.
And then,
it's just a horrible taste in my mouth.
And it's like a fur ball.
Oh, God. That's weird because it's like the only unfurry part of them, really. It's the arsehole.
I don't have a cat, so I'm not an expert.
Looks like a sort of a bit like a burst sausage.
I'm a vegan, so I wouldn't know that.
You've had sausages.
I have. I just wanted to try and
move on,
distract you from that.
Okay. It's like a burst Quorn sausage, Lewis.
I know exactly what that looks like. Thank you for the image.
So Deborah wore a tuxedo, and India, the cat, was dressed in gold lame,
Oh, it's traditional.
and meowed her vows in front of her family and friends.
Okay, so they had a wedding. That, I guess, does... I mean, some people get married without even bothering the wedding part. But I like that they went to the effort. Because I'm assuming the other part where they went to the registry office, that probably didn't happen.
Yeah, it was just a civil ceremony, non-legally binding, presumably.
Okay.
By marrying India, I need any future landlords to know we come as a package and we cannot be separated under any circumstances, as she is important to me as my children. Ooh. Burn.
Oh, that's fine.
She previously had to give up 2 huskies.
Oh, she's been burned before.
So that's 3 animals she had to give up.
She's not doing it right. Do you know what I mean? Hide, lie. What was I saying at the other one? Fake death.
Yeah.
Hide, lie, fake their death.
Marry, kill. The 5 steps.
You don't. Yeah, but she's obviously. I don't reckon she's tried 1, 2, and 3 enough. Know what I'm saying?
No, but it's only a matter of time till she tries step 5, and then
The landlord can't set foot on your property if you rent it from them. They can't come in there.
they can't come on.
They can't come in there
Okay.
on their. I know it's their property, but then they have to give you notice that they want to come. So, Jesus Christ!
I'm about to come. It's always polite to do that as well. So, have you heard of Sonic? Da, 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 da.
The hedgehog. Yes.
Ah!
Is that?
It's me, Sonic! Aha!
Yes, I have.
Not that Sonic. The burger place?
Not that Sonic.
No. It's that.
Not him.
No, it's a different one.
Fuck's sake.
Sorry to confuse you.
Why do we go around these...
Sorry, I don't know why I confused you. I'm so sorry.
What's the point? Oh, so stupid.
I've broken him.
Wasted
You
time.
all right? It's all right.
I thought it was.
He's having a breakdown.
I thought it was going to be
He's
that
having a
Sonic.
breakdown. It's okay.
Just got me.
It's okay. I'm here. Daff, would you like Daff? Would you like Daff?
So
Would that help?
stupid. Sorry. I'm okay.
Would that help?
What one is it then?
You look like you're in pain.
Are
you okay?
Just got me a bit.
It's.
I'll be fine.
They do burgers and stuff, right? Sonic in America.
What? Sonic Burger?
Yeah.
Do they?
It's not made out of hedgehog.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Ugh.
So there was a drive-through, and somehow a python got into the kitchen, which that's probably not an ideal situation. It wasn't even an employee.
They're very. I'm sure they're very careful about being clean and stuff, and that I think they definitely. There's not much space back there in the preparation area, and I think a python you'd notice it.
Yeah.
In the burger barrel or whatever they get them out of, where all the buns are. Oh God, what is this story?
So there was a python, and it was brown with diamond patterns on it. So I don't know whether that's good or bad.
No, it's hard. I wouldn't know.
They thought it might have been a rattlesnake, but apparently it was a non-venomous one.
Okay.
The cops, there was a cop, Lieutenant Wilson, he picked it up in his bare fucking hands and used a broom handle, shoved it in a bag, and then took it to a little terrarium, which presumably is what the picture is.
I went inside and I observed the snake, and I immediately noticed...
The snake was moving in a southwesterly direction at a speed of 0 miles per hour, approximately.
Moving towards the gherkins. I apprehended it and shot it 5 times because it was resisting arrest.
It's all right. If it had been a dog, it would have been shot. It would have been shot.
Well, it's dangerous though. It could have been, but actually, fortunately, I think the cop was actually a snake expert. I immediately observed the snake not to be a rattlesnake and that it was a ball python, as I personally own one.
What the fuck?
So you got a free pet. He scooped it up with his bare hands, placed it in a bag, and he transported it to a temporary home.
Maybe it was someone's
People
pet
think it was someone's
and it
pet,
escaped.
which is probably why it was just, looking for a snack.
Yeah.
Maybe they used to go to Sonic Burger, enjoy themselves a nice little treat, and
I don't know if they're like birds and they're like expert at navigating. I don't know if snakes sort of have that. Maybe you just use Google Maps.
yeah,
A bit peckish. I'd love to watch a snake eating a hamburger, like an actual with the bun, the lettuce, tomato, everything, and just put a snake in front of it and just see what happens.
and then see the hamburger shape just work its way down.
Yeah, would it go and just swallow it whole? Would it just pick out the meat?
Probably wouldn't be very good for it, would it? I'm not sure what you're supposed to feed snakes. I know you can feed them like an egg.
Little baby blind mice and stuff.
Oh, what frozen ones? I think they'll eat frozen ones, like a popsicle.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like one a week.
One a week?
Yeah. I don't think they have to have a lot. They've got quite slow...
metabolisms.
Yeah. Like us.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I get by on one mouse a week. No problem. That's all I need. Just unhook the jaw.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, so Python in the kitchen.
It's like a song.
Dan, everybody I spoke with was just so surprised.
Everyone was so surprised that there was a mountain lion in the classroom.
Oh, yikes.
What was it? What was the class? What was they teaching? Geography?
That's being ironic, I suppose.
Learning about Oxbow Lakes?
Where is this? Bay Area.
The water cycle. That was geography, wasn't
The
it?
problem with Bay Area is that could mean any fucking where. But I assume it
Oakland
means San
Zoo.
Francisco.
Oakland Zoo.
Ah, okay, thank you.
So, yeah.
A mountain lion came down the hills, I guess, peckish,
The mountains.
hungry for knowledge,
Oh, nice.
and children.
Oh, God. Oh, God. So the students were locked down and then they were released. The mountain lion was left in the classroom. The district says it's not unheard of for a mountain lion to come close to the school campus, but it's never been inside a classroom before. They described it as a juvenile male. Oh, of school age, possibly then.
Just trying to get an education.
This is right at the start of the second to last day of school, 8:30 in the morning. So maybe it slept there overnight.
Probably. Well, it turned up early, which is good effort. You should get a star for that. Gold star up on the board. Get a sticker. Attendance of reading that out. Peter, here. Steve, here. Julie.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It looks like a mountain lion's eating Julie. But that's fine.
What do they make a weird noise, mountain lions? Don't they make some sort of weird fucking noise?
They're probably just like cuddly little fellas.
Noise.
Are they a real threat? I don't hear a lot of people being killed by them, or else It's quite cat-like. Jeez, how long is this video?
4 hours. This cat just stood there on camera at night, just screaming for 4 hours.
Do they eat a lot of humans? Do you know what I mean? I feel like the most prolific animals that do the killing isn't actually like the ones that you think it is.
It's man. Man is the most deadly animal of all, Lewis.
Out of the animals other than man,
Okay.
I don't think like sharks are like they kill like 6 people or something. And
Flies because malaria. Doesn't count. It's
no.
not the flies murdering someone. There has to be intent
I think
to
hippos
murder.
are the most dangerous, right?
Hippos. Did you know 250,000 people a day eaten by hippos?
Is it?
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow.
I don't know why we keep them around.
Why do we...
I don't know why we build houses next to where the hippos live.
What are we doing? They are very cuddly, though.
They are. They're very sweet.
They're very soft.
Yeah.
Lovely
You tickle
milk.
them and they giggle. But don't tickle them too hard or they'll eat you.
That's what's the way to go.
Yeah.
That's how
We've
I
seen
wanna-
them eat a
that's how I wanna
watermelon.
go. Yes.
Yeah. Imagine that's a
Human
child's head.
Yeah. Well, it is like a proxy for a human head. You know, they're dropping them off things, aren't they? You know, they're
We're
putting
just
them in
giving them
crash
a hunger
helmets.
for things that like burst when they bite into.
Oh, right. You're right. Like a tastier, more savoury watermelon.
I'm trying to think of a savoury food that when you bite into it bursts.
Like a custard-filled...
Savoury.
Okay, like a... Yeah, like a custard...
Like you get imagine a bit of pastry, a tiny bit of pastry. You bite into it, and then gravy just fills your mouth.
Right.
That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
I guess the problem is keeping the liquid inside.
Tastes want to be hot as well. Salty, like a salty liquid.
The burst is the
Warm.
problem, isn't it? Because like there's
You want
pizza rolls or
want
mozzarella
explosion.
sticks. It has to be like liquid.
You want that in your mouth.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of
Something.
yeah, I'm struggling.
Something spraying your
Like a
mouth.
sauce wrapped inside something. Why does this not exist? We're missing a fucking treat. Can you imagine? It's like you know Poppets, right? Is it Poppets?
No.
What about Revels?
Sure.
Revels. So they're little round chocolate balls, little spheres, and inside there's different flavours.
Yeah.
Imagine a savoury version of that, where it's tomato, it's gravy, it's cheese.
Right. You're like a pasty, but more liquid filled. I think the pastry doesn't hold the liquid very well.
Yeah, that might be the problem.
We need, and I don't know if whereas the chocolate does.
It would melt though if the inside's hot.
What about like a cheese shell
Okay.
with like tomato sauce in it?
What about just ravioli? Ravioli's pretty much that, isn't it? Pasta with...
A lot of the sauce is on the outside though.
You can get quite full saucy ones.
What about like an olive
A raviolo, a
With
single one, right? The large ones.
stuffed.
They're very bulbous. It's a single massive...
What have we forgotten, Alex?
Is there a savoury food that bursts?
I can't think of anything either.
We've invented something.
I think this is what's going to make us hit the big time. I think this is it.
Send
is the
us
idea.
your ideas. What kind of things would explode in your mouth and give a lovely salty taste, savoury taste? Mm-hmm. Have a little think, and then send that to Simon at Simon Honeydew on Twitter.
Oh no! What are you?
Because I can't
What
think
have
of
you
anything.
done?
But they'll think of
What
something.
have you done? Maybe something meaty, and maybe something creamy combined.
We love meat and cream. We eat a lot of it. They're like two of the best things.
Mm.
Well, not for me.
'Cause you're vegan.
So I won't be having.
Imagine
any
a
of it.
corn sausage. You bite into the tip, suddenly a burst of cream in your mouth.
Coconut cream.
Coconut cream.
Okay, I can relate.
Yeah. You do have to bite the head off of it. I'm sorry, the tip of the sausage off.
Shall we carry on? They called the authorities. They turned up at 3 p.m.
I'm sorry?
So 6 hours later.
6.5 hours.
Well, they were probably hanging around outside for a couple of
6.5
hours.
hours.
They were scared. They were worried about approaching it.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
And they went in there with tranquilizer rifles. Blam. Down smoothly, no problems.
Is that it? Is that the mountain lion? Are you kidding me? It's a baby. It's a little baby.
It's very cute.
Look at the eyes. Captain Cal, they've called it.
That's a different one. Look, rescued during the something
They
fire.
got me. They fucking got me. The Zog fire.
He burned his paw. and he's on the road to recovery.
You can't just put a fucking different picture of a lion in this article. What are you doing?
Are you saying that the one that was
That's
hitting
another
up the zoo
one.
was a nutcase?
Another one.
It was a wild, out of control.
What's going on that there's all these little baby lions? What's happening to their mummies and daddies?
They're losing their habitats.
Climate change. Did Dr. Simon Clark mention mountain lions in his book, The Firmament? Available now from all good gift.
No, it's mostly
shops.
about the atmosphere.
Right. Hence the name, I suppose, yeah.
Well, that's his.
Can you imagine if there were flying mountain lions?
Well, they would have been mentioned,
Yeah.
I think.
What if mountain lions were a gas?
In the stratosphere. Yeah.
They would have been mentioned.
Almost
there,
certainly,
wouldn't they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If when you were doing your hot air balloon journeys, there were just mountain lions.
Oh, God. I think that's a cloud of mountain lions we're about to fly into. Last story. That's right. The hippo is back. In New York City, New York. Hey, forget about it.
So this is the problem, right?
I'm walking here.
But the hippo is being falsely shown as like this cuddly ballerina,
Yeah.
whereas actually it's a serious man-eating killer. 250,000 people a day.
That's a lot of people. Got a big fat ass on her, isn't she?
Oh, right. So she's outside. It's a nice statue, actually. But this is dangerous. You know, that statue should have like...
Warning. Real life hippos are not this cute.
Yeah.
If you see a hippo in real life, a real hippo in real life, please phone the hippo hotline.
Yeah. What's the number? Catchy tune.
912.
Right.
Call 912.
It's not important, but it's close.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello? I think I've seen a hippo.
Stay where you are, ma'am. We'll send in the...
But if I stay here, the hippo's also here.
Okay, well, run away, ma'am. Run away as fast as you can.
I'm running.
And stay on the line.
I'm running. The hippo's chasing me. What do I do?
Where are you, ma'am?
Do I climb a tree or play dead?
And you want to climb over the fence,
Do I
ma'am?
swim?
No, don't get in the water, ma'am.
My accent is coming and going.
The signal's coming and going as well, ma'am. What are you supposed to do? I just don't think you should be anywhere near a hippo.
Play dead, run, climb tree.
This is the kind of education we need out there.
They can swim. I know they can swim. Swimming bad.
I don't know if I could climb a tree. Could you climb a tree?
I don't think a hippo can climb a tree. I don't think I could climb a tree either.
Well, that's out.
All right, forget it. What if there's a ladder? I get very dizzy with heights.
I think you could, if there was a ladder, you could use the
very
ladder.
anxious. I don't think I would use the ladder. So my options are running.
I don't know. I think they could run you down.
They can run fast. Faster than a man.
Probably. Citation.
Play
needed.
dead.
Well, depends what man.
If you play dead, what if they just stand on you? What if your head bursts like a watermelon?
Why would they stand on you?
Shine
But they
of
might
dominance.
like eating dead things.
Ooh.
They might prefer you dead. That's how they want you.
And they go, I got you, I'm still alive. And they're like, oh,
Ugh.
I better wait then.
Yeah. Right. I don't know enough about. We really should.
Let's look
we
it up.
don't need to
Let's
know.
look it up.
When am I going to see a hippo? I don't live on the Zambezi River or wherever the fuck hippos live. Where do they live?
Surviving hippo
Alex?
attacks.
Name a river with hippos on it.
Amazon.
Amazon.
Idiot. That's a fucking website. It's not a river.
How to survive an up-close hippo encounter. If a hippo opens its mouth, flee immediately. If you're in the water, move in the opposite direction of where you saw the hippos.
Yeah, don't swim towards the hippos. Swim away from the hippos. Good advice.
If you're on land, find cover. Run in a zigzag if you have to. What, like you're being shot?
Run in a zigzag. Has the
they
hippo
don't have
got
a-
a gun?
they-
The hippo's got a gun!
I guess it depends whether it's an American hippo or a European.
Oh my god, look at that. Fuck.
They're fucking man-eaters, dude. These things are scary. We shouldn't be making ballerina statues of them.
Like 5 foot tall, like, what is the spelling? What is going lengths?
It's like, these are a terrifying beast.
Height.
Imagine the Alien, out of Alien, but in like a tutu.
Why? Look how
not
they
cool.
spelled lengths and height. What's going on
Heights.
here? Heights and lengths.
Who wrote this?
Stone Age man. Stone Age
Well,
man.
they're one who should be particularly scared of hippo.
Speaks very well. Hippo scenarios to avoid. Okay. Don't sneak up on a hippo. Boo! Don't do that.
No one likes that.
Don't do that. They hate
gonna
it.
piss them off.
They hate it.
That freak me out.
If they're yawning or laughing, it's a sign of aggression.
Jesus.
Showing teeth, bad. Opening mouth, bad.
Right.
On land, don't get between the water and the hippo.
Don't get between the water and the hippo.
Yeah. There's a hippo in front of you. Make sure there isn't a river behind you.
Right.
Don't stand in the way of the hippo and the river.
But I suppose wherever... There's always going to be some water, some distance behind you.
Don't be a fucking smartass. The hippo... how good do you think hippo vision is? Also, you got to bear in mind there is going to be the horizon.
That's why I'm reading the article.
The Earth is curved. It may not be able to see the river because of the curvature of the Earth.
It knows. You're in its land.
Wherever you stand, I know there is a river behind you. You're fucked.
Yeah. Shallow
It's
water.
telepathic. It's saying that into your brain.
Shallow water is a place to be.
It's a bad place to be.
Oh, shallow water is a bad.
Hippos don't actually
I haven't got my
swim.
fucking glasses, and I'm reading read it wrong.
I'm reading it. Hippos don't actually swim. They bounce off the bottom of water.
So deep water is safe.
They go up and down in a sort of slow, like moon bouncing, moonwalking, but not like the Michael Jackson one. Giant steps are what you think.
Is that Michael Jackson?
That was Michael Jackson.
Interesting.
Avoid mating season.
When is that?
Especially if you're that Japanese guy and you're dressed as a hippo. In an ultra-realistic hippo outfit. Oh no! I'm here surrounded by hippos during hippo mating season.
I hope none of them tried to mate with me.
Oh! I hope they don't...
Oh!
No. Stay away from calves, which are the baby hippos.
But they're the cutest ones.
Angry mothers are no fun and highly aggressive. Goes for humans as well. The most dangerous hippos. The most dangerous thing you can do, I guess this is just not even just hippo, just everything. In all of life, the most dangerous thing you can do is to navigate down a waterway choked with numerous hippos.
Choked? How many fucking hippos are there?
Thousands.
Brindley Mega Chippo.
Give them space. Just give them space.
That's what you should do with all things.
And this is how to survive. The mass of a hippo makes it difficult for them to change direction. So you can fake out what direction you're moving in.
The fuck?
And it starts turning.
They're not like a lorry.
They are, basically.
Right.
They're like a lorry or a tank.
Yikes. Well, they don't have the caterpillar tracks, though.
No.
Or the wheels. Or the engine.
Pablo Escobar, the world's most infamous Colombian drug runner, imported hippos from Africa to live in his backyard.
Jeez. They're an invasive species in the Amazon.
So they are in the Amazon, and the only reason they're there is because of Pablo Escobar.
What
allegedly.
Idiot. Wow. That sounds...
There's only
like
40 or 60, between 40 and 60 hippos there, though.
I reckon we could hunt those down.
That's not a lot, is it? I reckon we could take them out. Hire a helicopter, get some RPGs.
Get some bevies in.
Yeah. Blow up some hippos.
Could probably sell it as well. Like sell it to the, a few billionaires.
What part of a hippo are we selling to people when we
we sell the trip, not the hippo.
Oh, right.
We just leave the hippo there.
I thought you were like...
Feeds the local...
They don't have ivory, do they?
I guess if they did, they wouldn't be a problem.
That's true. They're just these fleshy, giant lumps of animal.
I don't think they're endangered.
Do you know what I don't think I'd be able to resist from doing?
But if they are, don't shoot them.
Something I don't
think they are.
Something I don't think I'd be able to resist doing, and it would get me killed. Slapping a hippo, because I want to know what noise it makes.
Right.
I reckon it'd be very satisfying.
Whereabouts would you slap?
Right on its arse.
Right. Back hindquarters.
I'd sneak up on it.
Jesus. That's like rule number 1.
Yeah.
Don't sneak up on a hippo. I think rule number
make
2
sure
was
there's a
don't
river
slap a hippo.
behind me.
You didn't want to slap a hippo until you saw that it said don't slap hippos in this article. You always want what you can't have.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Everyone's like that, though. You know? Someone puts like some idea in my head and I'm like, damn, that sounds like fun.
Well, hopefully there's no hippos in Bristol.
I'd love to put my head in a hippo's mouth and have it squeezed like a watermelon. Sounds nice.
What a way to go. What a way to go.
When I'm old...
Can we film it?
When I'm old, that's how I want to go.
Can we film it and upload it? The last video on our YouTube channel is Lewis's head being crushed in a hippo's mouth. And there's no description in the video. And also...
I have to reference this.
Also, the video is called My Day at the Zoo.
I'm like, they're wheeling me into the hippo enclosure.
And the thumbnail is like a typical YouTuber thumbnail, like thumbs up.
Giving away a Tesla.
Weird face. Uber driver suck me off. Like that one. Like that one, yeah.